Hey everybody, so you've been writing your letter to a famous person or getting ready to write the letter to a famous person, and I don't know if I've explicitly said it yet, but we're going to actually try and mail this, okay? So it's going to be a little bit more challenging for KVA, because you guys will be in charge of mailing it, but having that said, we need to start practicing some real life skills that you guys may not really know specifically how to do, and we're going to work on that. So how to address an envelope. So you have this on the module, you have this file, and as you're looking at it, these two outlines here are essentially an envelope, two envelopes, okay? It's not a front and a back, this is one and this is another one. Now an envelope has three things on it. It has a stamp, it has the sender's address, and it has the receiver's address. Now what you're going to do is print this out, and you are going to, without any instruction, don't look it up, I just want to see, I want you to address a letter to me at Ty's Junior High from you, and circle where the stamp goes, okay? And you're going to do that on this top one up here, okay? And then you will answer these two questions down here. What do you do? What do you do after you address the envelope? And then this question here. What is this for? What the arrow is pointing to. And what does it mean? Okay, so those two questions. So what you'll do is you will do your best. It's okay if you don't get it right. We'll go over that. And then you'll answer these two questions. Okay, and then you'll submit it. All right, and I'll put up a submission. There will be a submission piece there, okay? And so that's all we are going to do with this. Now, after that, what you need to do is your famous person, we need to start going on the hunt for their actual mailing address. Now, that's where it's going to get a little tricky. So what we've kind of come to the realization of, if it's a pro athlete, you might have to, they might have a fan club, and fan clubs generally have mailing addresses. Some of your Google searches might be like, I'm pretty famous, so if you're writing to me, it'd be Lee Kime mailing address. But what you need to do is, if it's like, say, a football player, maybe they have a fan club. If they don't, you might have to get creative and send it to the team that they play for, their facility, or let's say it's a recording artist, and you maybe can't find an actual fan club, so maybe send it to the recording studio. Those are a few different things, and what I would encourage you to do is cross-check yourself. Like we talked about fact-checking, you need to make sure you're sending it to the right place, okay? And we'll get into it a little bit more, but sending it to the right place and making sure it's addressed right, because if you don't do that, it might just get lost in oblivion, okay? So, this will be your activity for the day, and we will touch on something a little bit tomorrow, and if you haven't finished your outline sheet, make sure you're working on that as well. Thanks.